Good afternoon, fellow riders. So today we're going to SMX for the Makina Moto Show. So I'm with my children. My son is driving. Okay. So pupunta kami ngayon sa SMX para makita ang Moto Show, Makina Moto Show. So let's go. Okay, so we're here inside Moto Show, Makina Moto Show. So the entrance fee is just 150 per head. So we're going in now. Yan. So tatakan ka ng pass para you can go in and out. So we're gonna go through the whole exhibit. So we'll just go into video, and I just want to share this video for those who weren't able to go to SMX and watch and see Makina Moto Show. Okay, so let's go. Let's start walking. So we're going to start with Suzuki. There you go. Daming tao. It's a Sunday, but even if it's a Sunday, marami pa rin pumunta. So here we can see Kinko. They have several motorbike exhibits. And also you will see a lot of other exhibitors like motor oils, and later you will see a lot of accessories. So here you have Ducati motorbikes. They have different motorbikes, no? You can see here a lot of adventure bikes, sports, naked bikes, cafe racer, classic bikes such as this one, and they are being exhibited. But of course you cannot sit down, you cannot sit on the motorbikes. So yan, titingnan mo lang siya kasi exhibit lang siya. And this time we are going to get inside Harley Davidson. Yan, ang lalaki ng mga bikes nila. These are really big bikes, and of course medyo mahal siya. Alright, so you have cruiser bikes. Most of the bikes of Harley Davidson here are cruiser bikes. Yan. Okay, so we're going out and we're going to transfer to another area. Here you have Moto World. So Moto World, nandito nag-exhibit sila, and meron silang mga helmets, and if you get inside you will see riding jackets, gloves, and other accessories. And here, dito naman sa section na to, makita natin, yan, SEC. Okay, so meron din silang mga helmets, top box, but most of their products are helmets. That's it. Alright, so you have motor oils, Repsol. Okay, over here there's a portion where you can see tires are being sold, exhibited as well, and dito naman mga underbones, or what we call scooters. Okay, but of course there are scooters now that are that have bigger engines, but in this case most of them are just 125, some of them are 200s, 100 cc's. Okay. But again, some are they have bigger engines now, 400 cc's. Alright, so Aprilia, you can see they're big bikes, no? Ang lalaki. They are sports naked, touring bikes. Right over here, yan, mga retro or cafe racer bikes. And I think these bikes are Italian bikes. So meron din silang mga scooters, but these are modern retro, no? Modern, tatawag nating modern retro cafe racer, if that's the name. Lambretta. Okay, that would be the name of the Italian. See, I think this is an Italian bike. Moving forward, let's go to some places here. So may mga bikes din makikita nag-exhibit. Okay. And they have their helmets. Some exhibitors, they use different bikes to showcase their products. So even if they're not the company of a certain motorbikes. Right, Segway. Some of these I think are electric bikes. And then tires. May pa-game sila. Now, another well-known brand here in the Philippines is Royal Enfield. So, they have different models. Very common din sa kanila yung mga retro bikes, cafe racer. Sometimes call it modern classic bikes. Scrambler, and term na ginagamit for these kinds of bikes. Ganda. All black and stainless. Oh, silver, and then this one is their models for the touring bike or adventure bikes. Right. So we move on. Transfer tayo sa ibang place. PSA is another motorbike company. Marami sa kanila mga classic bikes. Wow, look at this. Nice. Cannot touch it, cannot sit on it. Mukhang very special yung bike na yan. Alright, so we move forward. Let's go to another place. Let's see. So, accessories. Motorbike accessories. There's a lot of them here. And another brand getting famous, or unti-unti siyang nakikilala dito sa Philippines. It's a new motorbike, a new brand that is making its name in the Philippine market. So, FKM. So, meron silang iba-ibang klaseng model. May scooter. Tapos, meron silang sports bike. And also sports naked bikes. These sports bike and naked bikes are, I think, 400cc. So, you can use them in NLEX and SLEX. So, other motorbikes here. Scooters, marami yan. Now let's go to Vogue. I thought first Vogue, pero sabi nung representative nila it's Vogue. Yan, Vogue. So they have different bikes here. Yan, Adventure, Naked. I like the adventure bike of Vogue. DS or DSX 500. I think they have a higher CC coming up. So more on accessories. Alright, you have Evo HJC helmet. Ito pinipilahan. Ang dami bumibili ng HJC, oh. So you cannot get inside. You have to control the number of people kasi ang dami bumibili. Wow. Moving here, you have more helmets, different brands, and most of the helmets I think they're giving discounts, discounted prices. So a lot of people are really buying helmets. I can see a lot of them carrying boxes of helmets. So dito naman mga scooters, but I think you cannot sit on it and touch it. Naka-cordon siya. Alright, so here we have, in this area, it's Bristol motorcycles. So another known brand here in the Philippines. So they have scooters. Of course, Bristol is known for their adventure bike, which is Venturi 500. And that's a good bike. Baba lang siya, hindi siya masyadong mataas. Tama-tama sa mga Filipino riders. And this is Bristol Veloce, cruiser bike, I think, no? Bobber, and Bobber ng Bristol, and their sports bike, Cove, or Cove. This is 450R. So this is the sports bike of Bristol. And you have the bigger scooter. Okay, so this one you can use this in this is a scooter that you can use in NLEX and SLEX. Highway legal siya kasi it's 400cc. And Bristol also carries the brand of Morini or Moto Morini. So they have these are Italian bikes. Okay, so over here I have another Italian bike, Morini, Moto Morini. Okay, so you have Bristol, another well-known bike here in the Philippines. Aside from their motorbikes, they also carry another brand, which is QJ Motors. Okay, so QJ Motors, they have sports bike, naked bikes. So this one is SRK 800. I think this is 4-cylinder. It has a higher cc, and then what we have here is the sports bike of QJ Motors. And then QJ Motors also have 400cc. This one is already street highway legal, so you can bring this or ride this in NLEX and SLEX. Also, QJ Motors, they have the SRT 800. This is the adventure bike of QJ Motors. It's bigger than the Bristol Venturi 500. This is 800, so it has a higher displacement and much bigger bike. Yeah, several city bikes. These are scooters. Okay, very ideal for city rides. And then I think some of them are electric bikes, like this one. I think this is an electric bike. City Sport. Okay, moving forward, let's go to another place. Now, this one is CF Moto motorbikes. So, starting with their Adventure 450, MT450. This is the new adventure bike of CF Moto. So, bago siyang release dito sa Philippines, and I think it was released in Palawan. So, now it's available in the market. So, this is 450 MT. So it has a bigger companion, no? Yung CF Moto Ibex 800. That's the bigger bike of CF Moto, higher displacement 800. This one is just 450. But again, it's a new adventure bike at maraming gustong bumili niyan, sigurado. Kasi of course, it's less cheaper than its counterpart na Ibex 800. This one is still the same, 450, but it comes in different color. And you have the kiddie bikes of CF Moto. So this is the sport bike 450 of CF Moto. Of course, CF Moto is known for its NK series. So, mayroong mga 400, NK 400, NK 800, 600, I think 650, NK 300 also. So, NK series. Ang laki ng TFT panel. Parang iPad. Okay, so you have the modern, no, modern retro bikes of CF Moto. This CLX, I think this is 500 and the other one is 700, or CLX 400, and then the black one is, I think, the 700. And then this one is the NK400. It has a new design compared to the older version. Of course, una lumabas yung NK400. Now it has a new design. 450 na siya at the same time. So tumaas na yung displacement niya. Of course, the more famous bikes would be BMW. Okay, so they have different models. Mga cruiser bike, and then you have the F900R. Wow, ang laki niya, no? And then of course, BMW has the GS. Okay, they have the GS series 900, and later on we will see some other variant of the GS. So these are the adventure bikes of BMW. So F900 GS. Of course, it has a Akrapovic muffler or exhaust. And then this one is the electric bike of BMW. It's not available, I think, in the market. So concept bike, and then now it's the true electric bike of BMW. Okay, on this side you have the GS 1300. It's the new model of GS. Another adventure bike of BMW GS 800. And right over here is the R90. Laki ng makina niya. Grabe. Nakalabas na sa gilid yung kanyang engine. Part of the engine. It's really a big bike. Now let's go to Wheeltech. Okay, Wheeltech carries different brands. So they have the Yamaha, also have Kawasaki. Now this is the Tenere 700 adventure bike. And then Yamaha also has the MT series, so naked bikes nila. I think this is the MT07. Okay, so it starts with MT15, 150cc, and then you have the MT07, and then you have the MT-09 and then MT-10. Okay, so that's the MT series. As they say, MT is for Master of Torque. So dito rin meron silang Suzuki GSX. It's a touring bike. Okay. It's like a touring bike. Okay, and over here is the Suzuki Katana. Talagang Japanese na Japanese yung pangalan, ano? Suzuki Katana. Alright, so this is the Kawasaki Z400 900. Okay, so yung Z series. So it starts with 250, 300, and then you have the 400, it goes up to 650, 900, and then 1000. And then this is the Kawasaki RS. Now let's go to Ducati motorbikes. Marami silang models, no? They have the sports bike, naked bikes, touring bikes, or adventure bikes. Ayan. So let's start with Ducati Monster. Okay. So as early as 1990s, meron ng Ducati Monster. And throughout the years, nag-evolve na yung kanyang design. Look at the exhaust. And then you have the Ducati Panigale. This is the sport bike of Ducati. Then Ducati V4S. V4S Akropovich exhaust dual. Ang lakas siguro ng tunog nito pagka binomba mo. Sound check, pag sinound check, nako, ang lakas siguro niyan. Gising lahat, buong community. Yeah, my children are so excited and amazed on the different bikes that they saw, and they tried sitting on some of the bikes, trying it out on themselves. Yeah, look at the exhaust here. 4 exhaust. Mas monster pa sa monster. Even the tires, halos kasing laki na ng tires ng sasakyan, ng kotse. Sobrang laki. And of course, we go to the Multistrada V4, the sports touring bike of Ducati. Look who's here. Si Batman, naka Ducati. Ayos. So another version, another model of Ducati Multistrada. Sobrang ganda niya. At least nakita ko na yung model ng Ducati Multistrada. Kailangan ko lang talagang subukan. So susubukan natin. Tingnan natin kung kaya. Sa tingin ko, abot naman. Talagang wow. Pero medyo tiptoe. Okay? Tiptoe na. Kasi mataas yung clearance niya. I think it's around 800 plus millimeter yung ground, yung seat height. Nice. Someday. So we're back in wheel tech. So 650 ng Kawasaki RS. So I have the Ninja series or mga Ninja models ng Kawasaki. Honda Transalp, another adventure bike of Honda. Okay, going to Kawasaki. So, meron silang mga motocross. Yan, 2 models ng motocross. Or dirt bike, they call it. Okay. And then you have the Z series. Some of these bikes are electric, hybrid, electric and gasoline powered. EV Ninja. And over here is the latest Z500 or Z500. Ito na yata yung pumalit sa Z400. So, meron na tayong 500. Sana yung Dominar, no? Maging 500 na rin. Anyway, this is the Kawasaki sports bike. It's cruiser bike. Eliminator. Alright, so here Honda, different bikes ng Honda, again Transalp, different color, just like what we saw earlier, gray kanina, ngayon this one naman is white with blue and red accent. Another adventure bike of Honda. And of course, aside from Transalp, you have the smaller adventure bike, which is the NX500. Okay. Aside from this, I think also on Honda they have the CBX 500, which is also like a adventure bike, smaller displacement, 500. This one is also 500, NX 500. Before they used to have NX 700, and then this one is Honda Hornet. I think this is 500. Meron siyang 500 at saka meron siyang I think 1,000. And of course the Honda CB 600 650. Okay. It's 4-cylinder, okay, big bike. CB 650. And also Honda has a sports bike, CBR. So ito yung mga isinahanap ng ng anak ko, yung mga sport type na bike. So he really needs to try it. So sabi ko, ingat lang pag mabagsak. Dahan-dahan. Sige, okay lang. Someday, pag-ipunan mo. Pag nagtatrabaho ka na. That's your dream bike. Alright, so last stop na natin, Triumph. And they also have different bikes, different models. So this one is the Triumph 400. It's a Scrambler 400. And then the Daytona, the sports bike of Triumph. Is another color of the 400. So aside from the Scramblers, of course, Triumph has its own adventure bikes. So this is the Tiger 900. Adventure bikes. So aside from the 900, they have the 850. And this one is the 900 in a different color variant. Of course, this is the Triumph Trident, the most famous of their naked bikes. Now it has a new design, color design. Kasi usually ano lang yan, sa black, may gray, tapos may orange. And then the different color. Now, this one is the Triumph Rocket. Yan ang pinakamalaking displacement na nakita ko dito sa exhibit. It's 2000cc, 2000 plus cc. Wow, grabe. Grabe rin ang price niya. Ang laki ng engine. It's a cruiser bike. Mababa lang yung seat height niya. Kayang-kaya. Mababa lang siya, pero mataas ang price niya. Alright, so that's it for the Triumph. Sa Benelli. So, hindi ko na napakita yung sa Benelli bike, but they have the different bikes also. Okay, so kailan natin talagang subukan ang Tiger. At least dito man lang sa exhibit makasakay ng Tiger. Alright, adventure bike. Someday, makakasakay din tayo at makapag-drive ng adventure bike. Yan. Okay, so dyan na po nagtatapos sa ating video. I hope na nagustuhan nyo yung ating walk around sa Makina Moto Show 2024. I hope para dun sa mga hindi po nakapunta na at least nakita natin yung loob ng Makina Moto Show. So we're hoping for next year again. So maraming salamat. Goodbye everyone. Thank you.